What up, world? It's your boy Big Seven, and I am back with another one. Man, it's been a long time since I've been on. I know. I apologize to all of my subscribers, everybody who rocks with your boy out there. It has been a minute. Your boy has just been living life, having to get things done, but I am getting back slowly but surely, trying to get these videos out here and help my people. I hope everybody's been out there though doing the shadow work, being good. I hope everything's been good with people. And just know I still got more than 40 videos on there that you can use to help you through your daily. If you need to go and binge watch those things, and they can help you in whatever way, do that, because I'm telling you, some of these videos have messages in them that could help you through your day, and that can get you to see what you may be doing wrong in certain areas. Sometimes I'm watching some of them myself and going back and just critiquing myself, or just looking at some things that I may need to change myself, because it's crazy that I can get messages out of my own stuff. So I encourage you guys to continue to eat up the content, um, and continue to rock with your boy. Go like, comment, and subscribe, and send people to the videos to subscribe. Like those videos, and comment and subscribe. Do what you need to do, but make sure you like them. Please like those videos. It helps this algorithm over here on YouTube, and helps me grow. And I'm trying to expand. So I thank you guys for all of the help that you've given me. And also, I'm gonna leave my cash app in the description box. If you guys want to donate, you go ahead and donate, and give me whatever is on your heart. I don't ask for any specific number. You give what's on your mind, what's on your heart, what's on whatever whatever at the moment in time that you feel like giving. So without further ado, let's get to it. Guys, there's past people and people in general that just don't want to make changes. And these past people, or these people in general that don't like to make changes, they want to make you feel less than, because you actually want to grow. They don't like the fact that you want to grow in your life. They don't like the fact that you are pushing and striving to reach higher heights in everything. So they want to dummy you down. You ever notice that when you meet somebody and they're all cool with you, and everything seems to be good and running at first in that situation, or friendship, or whatever you guys are trying to get to. And then that friendship or that relationship or whatever you have going on with that person hits a dead end at a point where it seems like it keeps going around in a circle. And that person that you're trying to build something with seems like they just won't allow it to grow. Those are people who are afraid of growth. They're stuck in the past. They're still mad at the fact that those past situations either never got off the ground, or the people that they had in the past died, or something happened. They're still stuck on past situations not getting to where they wanted it to get to. So they take that out on you. They don't allow you to grow with them, because they don't like the fact that those past situations never grow. And you always seem to see them talk about those past situations like, oh, I had this in the past, and oh, I had that, and oh, my, we seem so good, and my friend back here seems so good. And then you're like, oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. But they won't let you reach higher than that past friendship or that past relationship. And when you try to reach past, they always make it seem like, oh, I'm at this point in my life, and we really don't need to link, or we really don't need to do this. They gaslight you because they're used to that toxicity that they have going on in their life. They're used to where they're at. They're not trying to reach higher heights, but they're trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm over here and I'm doing this in my life, or I'm at this height in my life, and I don't really need you to or this and that. They're not nowhere in their life. They're in the same place they was at. But they got to make it seem like they're important. By making you feel small. So they make you feel small, like, oh, I can't build with you because I'm really at a different stage in my life. But notice how when they met you, they were so willing to be whatever y'all was going to be at that moment in time. It was cool. Like the age thing, oh, you might have met an older person. They was willing to be cool or friends, have a friendship or have relations with you or whatever they had with you when y'all met. Hey, they was 10, 11 years older than you when y'all met. And they was cool then. But now a few years go by, and now they want to throw out the very thing that they was cool with when y'all met. It's like it didn't change. So why did it change now? It changed now because they don't want to grow. See, they're afraid of growth. They're afraid of change. You got to let those people go. Those people who are afraid of change and growth and good change. People are afraid of good change. They like that toxicity. Where they're at right now, and they keep you at bay. They keep you at that point where you're right here, where they can watch you. And they don't have to go further with you. Oh no, I'm at a different point in my life. Oh no, we're this and that. And then they try to make you feel immature when you call them out. You're like, every time I try to be here for you, every time I try to make our situation bigger, you always pause us, or you always make it seem like it's too much for you at this moment in time. And then they'll be, oh, you're immature. You're trying to argue. You ain't trying to argue with them. You telling them every time we've had a chance to make what we have bigger, our friendship or our relationship or whatever we have bigger, you always, oh, I'm at a different point in my life. Oh, I'm over here. Oh, we shouldn't do this. Oh, we can't leak. Oh, we can't. They're doing that on purpose because they're afraid to grow. Ask them where they at. They still in that same apartment. They still doing the same stuff, probably got the same car, still doing the same things while you done elevated, got you a house, got you a car, did all of this, because they are afraid of change and growth. You got to let them people go. It's like the past people, same thing, afraid of change, afraid of growth. Stuck in going in a hamster wheel, and they hate you, but they're not telling you they hate you. They hate the fact that you know how to grow. They don't know how to grow, and it's sad because they have too much ego and pride to learn how to grow. So instead of saying, teach me, they just look at you and call names and act as if you the immature one or you a kid. Well, if you so immature, why everything seem to keep growing in your life? You so immature, why you keep reaching higher heights? Well, then you call them up and they still in the same spot. You so immature. That's their way of belittling you to make you feel smaller than them, so they don't feel bad for gaslighting and acting as if, they can't get, they can't do this and that because they at a higher height in their life. They ain't nowhere. They in the same spot. They ain't changed. Nothing's gotten better. They in the same spot. So why can't they grow with you? If you call them and you ask them where they at in their life, what's so hard for you to go out and have a coffee with me and catch up? Huh? You still got the same job. You doing the same stuff. You ain't changed. But they make it seem like, oh no, I had life-changing situations going on in my life. I don't really need you as a part of my life anymore. That's gaslighting. They ain't got nothing going on. Everybody is got stuff going on throughout the years. You call me, I'm probably going to have something different going on in my life. But they use these tactics to try to keep you at bay or try to feel like they're still bigger, like they're bigger than you. Because they know they're not. But as long as they keep you at bay, they feel like they'll make you feel like you're smaller than them still. And then when you tell them about themselves, now you've broken the floodgates, because now they feel touched. You didn't open up a valve. You didn't open up a valve inside of them because you hurt their feelings because you showed them themselves. See, people like that hate seeing themselves. That's when they start to call the immature, like the names. They call you immature or say, oh, they don't need you, or how they never needed you, or this, and that. Well, how did we get from this to now you calling me immature and calling me names? And all I'm saying is, I want to build and get to another stage in this friendship. How did we get to a point where we're calling names? I'm just saying, let's link. Let's do what we gonna do in this friendship so it can grow. And now you at a point where you're like, oh, I'm this and that, and I'm this. It's because they gaslighting, because they have never put the effort in. They don't like putting effort in to make the situation grow. They hate it. That's why they in the same spot, because they ain't used to putting effort in. You've always been the only one putting effort in, and you noticed it. You hitting them up. They ain't hit you in years. You got to hit them up. You hit them up to see what they doing. You notice how you called them. They ain't called you in years. And then they'll still act like, oh, things is like they're entitled to you calling or you hitting them up. Like it was like, oh, yeah, we ain't talk. I was mad. What were they mad at? You ask them, what were you mad at me about? But they got to put on this front in this show because they know they ain't never put no effort in to actually having something. People that's putting effort in to actually having something is hitting you up and saying, yo, what's good? Hey, yo, we should go catch a movie Friday. Oh, yo, I'm going to the beach. You want to roll? They ain't never doing that with you. You were the one doing that. That's why years go by, you don't hear from them, because they not used to putting in any type of work to have things in their life. But then when you hit them and tell them about themselves like that, they like that you didn't hit that. You hit that vessel. You hit that blood vein right on the dot. You hit it. You poked them. And they feelings start gushing out. Now they say, oh, now they got to get you. They act like it's a fight now. It's a battle now. Let me call you immature. Let me say you this. Let me tell you I'm going to block you. This, and that. But why? I'm just asking, why are you blocking us from getting to a different stage in our friendship or our relationship or whatever ship we going to have? They doing this on purpose. because they don't know how to grow themselves, but they don't want to look like they don't know how to grow. But yet you look at their life, it's the same stuff. The same gaslighting, the same acting like they at a different point in their life. You hit them in 2 months, the same stuff gonna happen. You gonna be like, oh, what's been going on? How's your life? How's your life? Oh, I'm at this stage in my life. Oh, I didn't have life-changing situations didn't happen to me. I'm not doing the same stuff I used to do. They say the same stuff, but they notice they ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. But still trying to move the goalposts so you can't get to it. Because they feel stupid about not hitting you up, not putting in the effort for you. But yet they not going to say it because that's the only way they feel good about themselves. It's that ego and that pride. They got to feel good about themselves. So now they gaslight and act like you doing something to them by telling them, yo, why ain't you letting us grow? Why ain't you allowing us to get to where we need to get to? Every time since I've known you, you act like you want to talk, but when I try to actually put in real effort, you stunt my effort. What is that for? That's because they know they ain't going to be able to put in the effort. They ain't going to be able to put in the same effort that you, they know it already. They not going to be able to put in the same effort that you putting in. And they know because of that, they gotta make it look like, they gotta make it look good. So instead of just saying, you know what, I'm not gonna be putting in the same effort. I suck at putting in effort. I need help in this area. If you can help me. No, they don't want to look like they need help. So they gaslight and they act like, oh, I'm just over here in my life. I'm at this point in my life. We really don't need to talk, or we really don't need to. No, they don't want to put in effort. And they don't want to tell you that. And that's the problem with not only these new people that you meet that can't hit you up, but the past people. Now the past people are suffering now because of that. Because they stuck on you. They want you. They know you was good. Because they seen the effort you put in. You know you was good. They ain't never had nobody put in effort with you like you. And they never will again. When I tell you my God don't play about me, he don't. It's funny how they go into church and doing stuff. But when you actually say, yo, God don't play about you, they look at you like you crazy or something. But you over here you acting like you go to church and everything and you so connected to God. But when I actually tell you I'm connected to God, you make it seem like I'm a demon or something. It's because they feel offended by you because you're actually connected to God and they're just pretending. Anybody that's really connected to God is going to love the fact that you express it. You put it out there. You let it be known. But the people that's not actually connected to God, they can keep on acting like they're offended by it when you talk about it or when you say it. Because they're not connected to God. They just playing a role. Anybody that's trying to tear you down behind the scenes or pushing you away all the time, acting like things is just too hard to come together. Connections ain't hard. They're not hard. They just take your effort and work to make them work. And you put in a little bit of effort, it could go a long way. Shoot, calling a restaurant, setting up some reservations for you and the homies. Go a long way. It ain't even got to be nothing big. Y'all just chilling for the day, talking, shooting the stuff. But with those homies going to look at it like, man, I had a great time. It go a long way. But these people don't do stuff like that. They don't put in that type of work, that type of effort. So when they see you putting in that little effort to make that situation big and make it grow, they hate you for it because they don't put in that time and that effort. When they was with you, they didn't put in no time and no effort with you. They made it seem like you wasn't doing the work, like you wasn't doing nothing. Oh, they didn't do this with me. They wasn't doing this. They wasn't on it. Why is it always you? They wasn't connected to the relationship. They wasn't in it. Was it only you in the friendship or relationship that y'all had? No, but they make it seem so. They always telling. That's how they tell on themselves, because they make it seem like, oh, you didn't do nothing. But then when somebody asks them, like, what did you do? Now they're cutting off that person because that person is just being realistic. Because they don't feel like they have to put in the effort. That's why they're going through it now. Because you put in the effort. See, they found somebody who actually puts in time and effort into the relationships and friendships that they built. They don't like that. Because now they're running into people. Now that you've left and you're gone, they're running into people that don't put in that time and the effort. People that's only there for one thing. And once they get that one thing, they don't know what else to do. They running back into people that's like them. That's why they going crazy. They mentally stuck. They stuck on you for that reason. And God is showing them now what they put out, they actually getting back in return. Because God, see, when you don't know better at first, God will protect you from yourself when you don't know better at first. When you pray to God and you don't know better, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know that you're doing the wrong things at that moment in time, God will protect you from yourself. God will give you certain things that you may not even deserve, because at that moment in time, you don't know what you're doing, and it might help you to get to where you need to get to. So he'll give you pray for that person. Please have that person come in my life that's good, that's going to help me with this, and that, and boom, boom, bloopty, blam. He'll send that person into your life. But there's people who are just praying and acting clueless, and they get that person and they destroy it because they ain't never had intentions to get nowhere with people. They ain't never had intentions. All their intentions was to stay the same. But they're praying for that person to come in their life to build them to where they want to be at. So without them having to put any effort into it. They don't want to put no effort into it. This is why they stuck now, because they still giving minimal effort but looking for big results. You can't keep doing the same thing and get new results. And that's what they're doing. They little effort as possible, but trying to get to where you at in life. Trying to reach those heights that you touching the sky right now. They on the ground, but they wondering why they on the ground. Even though it's obvious to see why they on the ground. There's no change in their life. All they do is gaslight and act and pretend like, they doing what they doing, or they doing what they supposed to be doing, and they not. But you can tell they not, because there's no change. They're not reaching any higher heights. They just trying to look the part. Because you asked them, hey, where's the results at? You told me that you're doing big things now. Let me see what I can help with. They ain't doing big things. So they need you to help with the whole thing. And then you see that, oh, you still down here. You told me you was right here. I was going to help you to get to where I'm at, but you ain't even off the ground. And you told me you was, because they keep trying to make it look good, because they don't want people to see that they not even close to your level. They want people to think that they close to your level, and they not. They not. And the more they keep gaslighting and making it seem that way, all they doing is falling apart more and more and more, because it takes effort. If you ain't doing nothing to get to somewhere, you're going to keep falling apart. Where you going to go? You going to stay right where you at, or you going to fall apart more? There's no changes. There's just gaslighting and lying and making things look like like this and creating a bunch of illusions to try to make this look like that, lying to people and playing victim and doing all of this stuff because you can't get to where you need to. All of these illusions and stuff only tangle you up because you got to keep remembering all of the lies and illusions that you put out in the universe. You got to keep remembering this crap so then you can hide behind that illusion again when you talking to this person, and then hide behind this illusion that you created over here so you can talk to this person. That's all you're doing is attaching illusions and lies to all of your friendships or whatever ships you have. You're not growing. You're just lying, pretending. That's why you make them look so bad, because once you left, people seen you flourish. They seen you take off. And that person's still sitting in the same area. They hate you for that. They wish you was gone for that reason only, because you was like, see, they thought they was going to hold on to you forever. See, they thought that you loved them. They didn't know that what they was giving, they wasn't providing nothing to you. So you had no reason to stay. But they thought you were so in love with them and they was providing that little one thing that they was providing, and you loved it so much that you was never going to leave and elevate in your life. Like you was just going to stay there and be behind them and pretend and be with their little pretend game the whole time. No, you was like, man, I'm trying to elevate. And you thought they was going to sooner or later try to, flourish and take off too. But all they was all talk. It was all talk. So now when you left, they see you not all talk. They hate it. They hate the fact that you ain't all talk. They was all talk. You say you going to get this, you going to get this. You say you was going to grow, you going to grow. And they seeing that now, because when you left, now they couldn't dummy you back down. They couldn't push you back to the ground. See, when you was around them and you was connected to them, all they did was focus on pushing you down to the ground so they can continue to look good. They had no chance of growing. They were stealing from you. All the money they was making, they was lying about daycare. They was lying about this and that so they could get money out of you so they can look better. They stealing your money to try to look better. Oh, I got this to pay and I got that to pay and I got this. They didn't have that stuff to pay. You need to go half with me or you need to do this and that. They over here using your money to go and play with this person and play with that person and have that person thinking this and that person thinking that. They were using your money to keep on creating their illusions. So your money was helping them create their illusions with all of the other people they was creating illusions with. This is why they hate that you left, because they was using you to create the illusions with the other people. Now that you left, those illusions are done. They can't create no illusion. They can't use your money to go and pay for this friendship. They can't use your wisdom to have creative ideas to go and mess around with this person. They was using you in every way. All your wisdom, all your money, all your love. They was pretending to be loving just like you. Everything that you provided, they tried to use it in another situation that they had behind your back. They had all kind of stuff set up behind your back, and they was using your creativeness to keep those friendships and relationships that they had going on behind your back. And now that you gone, all of that stuff fell apart. Because they built all their whole life off faulty ground, off of your back. Lying to people, acting like they was really financially stable, and they wasn't. They was just taking your finances and pretending that they were paying bills with your finances while they was using your finances to go and fund their sleep around with other people. Now they can't fund their sleep around. Now people that's sleeping with them is in and out of their life. They go in and they go right back out. See, when you was around, they did everything. Everything was good. And then they'll try to play the victim off of hurting you. After hurting you, they out here in the streets. They for the streets. But they out there playing the victim after hurting you with your own money. Sleeping around with people with your money. And then got the nerve to try to take you to court, to try to act like you the one that they need to throw away, to try to act like you were so bad in their life. And they the one sleeping around, messing around, and using your money to do it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It don't. Now they can't play victim because people have caught up to what they were doing. Now people see, man, that person flourishing. You keep on talking about them, and all you keep doing is showing us a reason to look at their life. And every time we look at them and see them, all we see is elevation because you was holding them back, because you still in the same spot. I hate when people say, oh, God is telling me to leave this for this. God is not going to put you and take you from a good situation and put you in a worse situation. So you ain't talking to God. Don't pin that on my God. I don't know what God you talking to. There's a lot of people who do that, who try to use God for what they messed up mistakes and what they doing. You don't use my God for the stuff you doing. Try to hide behind my God because you out here in these streets. And you go and marry a buster. Now you married to a bum. And now you sitting here trying to pin that on my God. Oh, God told me to get away from you, to go away, to go to this. You knew what type of person I was. You knew the energy I had. You felt me the whole time. Why was you around me this long? And now you finally figure out that I'm this and that. Then you need to get away from me. You around me for 7 to 8, 9, 10, 11 years. And now you got to leave? No, now you got to leave because you see that I figured you out. And now you ain't going to be able to hurt me and keep gaslighting me. So now that you can't gaslight me, manipulate me, and hurt me, now you got to pretend that you got to leave. Now you got to play victim to some problem that you created. Make it make sense. It don't. You created this whole problem between us because now you got to look good to the people that you lied to about me. Oh, now I got to go and try to look good. Oh, I'm going to take him to court because I got to try to look good to this person and that person and this person and that person. A manipulation game on fleek. Because now you done figured them out. And now they're not going to be able to keep on funding their situations off of your back. Now look at them. Falling apart. About to have to live with family members. Because they can't fund their situations and their sleep-arounds off of your back no more. Crazy, huh? Trying to look like a stand-up person. Using your money and your creativeness and whatever you got, all your wisdom to look good. But yet they got to get away from you. God is telling me to move from here to here and go over here to here and here to here. So if God told you to move away from that situation, why it seem like that old situation is flourishing and the one that you said God moved you to is falling apart? Because I don't think God moves you out of a situation that's going to fall apart. Even when this new situation don't look as big as that situation. If God moved you to this new situation, you can best believe this new situation right here going to be 10 times better than that. My God don't play around. So whatever God you talking about, I don't know. If he moving you out of situations to take you back to the hood, I don't know what God you hollering at. My God ain't never did that to me. My God ain't never sat here and said, oh, I'm going to take you from this $100,000 company and put you over here to this $20,000 company, for no reason, just so you can be dummy down. My God ain't did that. He ain't never did that. Because he don't work like that. He's trying to elevate you. So if he ever puts you in that $20,000 company, best believe that $20,000 company going to be millions in about a month or so. Trust me. But you get from that $100,000 company to this $20,000 company, you start losing money. I ain't never seen that happen. And you messing with, you talking about my God? It don't happen. But that was that manipulation on fleek. See, they thought that you was going to be running back. This is what they had. They had it all planned out. They thought it was you was going to be running back to them. Oh, they going to come back. Don't worry about it. They going to be back. They was telling people, the people that was working with them behind the scenes, oh, they going to be back. Don't worry, man. They love me. Because they thought that little thing that they provided, which was probably between the legs, that was going to help them get you back each time. And they kept trying it. They thought that was what was making you come back. No, what was making you come back is you was trying to figure out what was going on. You had a heart. You loved the right way. You know what you're doing. That's what made you come back. Not that thing between their legs. But that's what they thought. They said, oh, I got this thing right here. It's going to keep on making them. Because that's all they bank off of. People with no substance to them. People with nothing. They bank off of that one thing working for them. When they ain't got no creativeness, they don't know how to support you. They don't know how to show true love. They ain't there for you in a real way. They take it from you. They ain't giving to you ever. You ain't never seen a time where they just came to you and said, I love you. You ain't never seen a time where they just wanted to hold you and be in your arms. You ain't never seen the time where that friend wanted to just come and do something for you. Hey, bro, man, we going out. Our drinks and stuff is on me. Let's do this. You ain't never seen them do that. Never. Because they wasn't there to give to you. They was there to take. And that's all they had in mind was taking. That's why they stayed with that old friend that was telling them bad things about you. Or they stayed with that past relationship they had while they was dating you. They kept messing with that person on the side and having you fun for it because they had no real love for you. They was just having you fun the things that they were doing with this past person. And the sad part about it is once you figured it out, they went back to the past person and that past person said, you can't fund us anymore. What do I need you for? Because what goes around comes right back around. That's why I keep telling you. I did a video on 10 times the other day. 10 times. They think that stuff is a lie. It's not. Soon as you think you're doing something, oh, I done got away from them. They going to be back in a minute. No, they not coming back. That's one. They not returning. I'm sorry, darling. And two, now that you away from that person, because God meant for it to be like this. God is loving the fact that that person ain't got strong enough to dish you and be done with you. So now that they done with you, oh, God is bringing the 10 times to the door. 10 times at the door now. I keep trying to tell them. God was waiting to move his chosen out of the way so he don't get hit with, he or she don't get hit with the 10 times. God was waiting for that. He was like, please move out the way. Please, because I'm trying to hit them with this 10 times. And I can't hit them with the 10 times because I'm going to hit you if I hit them with the 10 times. So I need you to trust me, baby. Move out the way. That's what God was saying. Move out the way because this 10 times is finna hit. And right when you move, God was like, with the 10 times right to the jaw. They sitting on the couch like that. They still trying to recover. And that ain't even all of it that's coming. That's just one blow. They've been going through turmoil. There's a bunch of stuff they going through. They want to look good. They still dressing up, trying to look good and stuff. Knowing that they don't look what they going through. They don't look like what they going through. They going through hell. But they don't want you to see that. So they dressing up, trying to look good. Do I look good, girl? All they going is to the 7-Eleven. But they know they got to see you there. So if they see you there, They all dressed up, dressed to impress. They ain't going nowhere. But they can't let you see what they don't want to look like what they really going through. So they sitting back like, man, I gotta dress up every moment I see them. Every moment. Cause that 10 time hitting. And it ain't even done. It ain't halfway here. It ain't even a quarter to the point of what they gonna get. They sitting back and they scared. They terrified. They can't sleep. That's why they project everything onto you. Oh, can you sleep? Every time you hear them, they project everything they're going through onto you. I hope you can sleep. They can't sleep. I hope you feel good about yourself. They don't feel good about themselves. And when you hear them talk, realize that they talking about themselves. They are reversing everything that they say onto you because they're really going through it. They really going through it. You out here cheating. They was cheating. You out here they trying to reverse everything that they did onto you. Sad. These people, they don't know how to put in no effort. There's no effort being put in. They doing the same stuff. But now they can't fund their situations off your back. Now you smarter. Now they can't, see these people, they can't work with you on your level because your level, it forces them to have to put in effort. The level you at now, anybody who connects with you has to put in effort. Anybody who connects with you have to put in the same amount of effort you putting in. They can't even reach the bottom half of effort that you putting in. They can't even reach your feet. So they can't connect with you. That's why they can't talk to you. That's why they in hiding right now. That's why they just left and can't talk no more. A real person, if they left stuff undone, trust me, a real person don't want to leave stuff undone. They gonna try to fix whatever they did. Nobody just leaves and be like, oh, okay, that's it. No clarity on what happened. Just up in smoke. And then cause all of these problems and then just, oh, we can't talk about it. Because they're trying to figure out how to get back in without talking about it. See, in the past, they didn't have to do no effort. You was the one apologizing because you had a heart. Whatever you did wrong, you felt you did wrong, you apologize for it. They're used to that. That's what they want now. That's what they want now, and it's not happening. Because you didn't do nothing right now. See, they thought every conflict you was going to be doing that, and you was just going to return. That's why they kept telling people, oh, they going to return. Because they used to you coming back and fixing the whole situation. You ain't doing that. Because there ain't nothing that you broke. You didn't take yourself to court. You didn't give yourself the STD scares. Huh? You didn't get them pregnant or get pregnant by somebody. They did. You didn't tell lies to a whole community of people. They did. You didn't never not give your part of or half of the thing that you had to pay for. They did. That's why now that you sitting over there and not allowing it, they don't know what to do. Because for a minute you was allowing them to not put in no effort because you thought that maybe it was just they were just slow for the moment. It was coming. It never came. You had to get out of there because it never showed up. It never showed up. You was looking for it like, I know they're gonna give me some type of effort. Never came. They was taking from you and using what you had for other people. Sick. And now that you know, they don't want to be seen because they know that you're going to demand that everybody know what they was doing to you. You're going to demand that they put in the effort to give back to you. And they know they're going to have to give back 10 times. They can't match nothing. So they ain't returning. They can't return because they so shallow, they so toxic, they so low vibrational. They can't match you. You too high. But they keep on trying to pretend that they matching you. And the sad part about it is that when they fall apart, it's gonna be sad. Because all of that pretend gonna come out of the everybody gonna realize they was pretending the whole time. They gonna be like, I thought this person the whole time had like all this money. I thought this person the whole time had a heart. I thought they actually was cool. Like they liked me. Whole time they was pretending behind my back. The girl told me they've been talking about me the whole time. All of this stuff gonna start coming out. Half of these people, it's already came out. People don't mess with them like that no more. And they're mad at you for it. Because you went and elevated your life. You wasn't supposed to elevate your life in their eyes. Because they needed to keep on looking good off of your back. Off of your ticket. They wanted to get in off of your ticket. And have people look at them like they were you. Didn't work out that way because you chose them. So chosen, that's my video, guys. Like I said, come on the videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Your boy needs it. I'm gonna put my Cash App in the description box. Put whatever in there that's on your heart. But most of all, go on the videos and eat that stuff up. You know, eat it up. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. I do it for you guys to realize you are bigger than what you think you are, and to get to those heights that you are trying to reach. Wherever you're trying to go, it takes effort. And you gotta know how to put in that effort. I'm here to try to teach you and help you. And like I said, sooner or later, I'm going to try to open up this counseling situation where I can counsel and help people to get to where they're trying to get to. Right now, I'm just trying to grow, and you guys are a big help into getting there. And I thank you guys for gobbling up these videos, loving your boy, rocking with your boy. I remember when I had 2 subscribers. You know, now where I'm at, I just look to continue to grow and continue to get there. So subscribe, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the page. I'm trying to get to 2 grand. And your boy just trying to get to 2 grand. I'm still on a small channel. But with you guys, I know I'm going to flourish. You guys are loving the stuff, and I'm loving you guys. And I want to continue to help. So go eat that stuff up. Like, comment, and subscribe. Throw a little something in the Cash App if you can, though. Okay? So without further ado, your boy is gone. So your boy out. Big 7 signing off. Go!